So we're ready for the next step. The next step is to complete the white face. In order to do that, we have to get the correct white corners on each corner. So, I see I have a white piece here already, but the problem is it's the orange and blue side. So we actually want this piece to be right here. So how do we get this piece to be right here? First, we've got to get rid of it up here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this face down and turn this to the left. Now you'll see I have another white piece up here, but that's okay because we're actually focused on this piece, which I just put down on the bottom level. So there are algorithms for this as well, but this is kind of one of those steps in the Rubik's Cube where you can kind of figure it out on your own. It takes a lot of practice, but you'll notice that you're able to put these pieces where you need them to be without messing this white cross up. So I have my orange, white, and blue piece, and we know we want that to be right here. So what I'm going to do, since this white piece, the white side of it is facing this way, which is good, because I'm going to show you a quick little algorithm. It's three steps. Bring this side down to prepare that spot, and I'm going to bring over my white piece and bring that on up. And as you can see, this piece is now exactly where it's supposed to be. So now you're probably thinking, okay, so it's pretty simple, right? It can be, but sometimes you'll find that there's a white piece on the bottom. When there's a white piece on the bottom, which I'll try to put one down there for you right now. So I just put this white piece on the bottom to show you an example. This is one of the problems you run into. So there's a white piece on the bottom. What I want to do to get it onto this level so we can work with it is line this up with an empty slot up top, a slot that doesn't have a white piece. So I'm going to turn this over here, and you'll see now it's lined up with an empty slot. Once it's lined up with that empty slot, you turn the entire face, and then you turn your white piece all the way around to get it on the bottom level. Now I'm going to turn this back up here to recomplete our cross, because we don't want to mess this cross up, because we worked really hard to get to that point. Now we have this white piece where we can work with it. Let's find out where this piece needs to go. It needs to go where the green and the red are next to each other. So it needs to go right here. So how do we get it right here? We move it to the side. Okay? We bring our spot down so that we can load the white piece into the slot. Just like that. I'll show you that one more time. So that we have our white piece. So we don't want it to be right under the slot we're trying to put it in. We want it to be off to the side, right? We want to bring this side down, and we want to load the white piece in there, and then bring the side back up. So now we have two white corners successfully completed. The red and the green side, and the blue and the orange. I'm sorry, blue and orange. Now, you'll notice we have the other white pieces up here. That's good, because it's fairly simple to get them on the bottom level. You use the same algorithm I just used, but in reverse. So I'm going to turn this face down, turn the bottom face, turn this back up. Now this is on the bottom level, which is exactly where I want it. Because now all I have to do is line it up where it should be, which this is the blue and the red corner, which I want that to be there. I bring this face down, I load my blue and red, and I bring it back up. Now there's only one corner left. And you'll notice we have that special case where the white piece is on the bottom. So we're going to have to bring that under the empty slot. You'll see it's under this empty slot right here, right? I'm going to bring this side down so that I'm able to move this white corner piece in a position where I can now put this in the corner. So if you guys can guess what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go ahead and bring this piece all the way to this corner, bring this face down, and load this piece into our empty slot. Just like that. And now, that was I believe the third step that we had to complete. And the way you know you have it complete is that you'll see these T shapes right here. So that's the first, and this is called the beginner's method. So this is how you complete the cube via the beginner's method. I have my green face, my orange face, my blue face, and my red face. Now the next step will be completing this second level. So we'll be solving these edge pieces right here. So in this case, we'll want a green and a red. We'll want a red and a blue piece. We'll want a blue and an orange piece. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that in the next part.